Here's another story. Someone confessed a true woman. Strong woman. He was delivering oxygen to a patient's house, and he has to come from another state. He's got to take the bridge. He tells me every day, even with the company vehicle, the logo of the oxygen company on his van, every day they pulled him over on the bridge because he was black. What other reason could it be? Can you imagine? Every move you made, every breath you took, somebody's ready to judge you, hate you, fear you, give you a hard time. All he's trying to do is work, put food on the table. He raises his children the right way. But who's raising your children the right way? You can't have it one way. It has to be both ways. Because if you go one way, it only leads to a dead end. You need to have both directions. I apologized, even though it wasn't my fault. I had nothing to do with it. I apologized. That's horrible. I felt terrible. But feeling terrible and doing something about it are two different things. Get that straight. You can feel all you want. They live it. If you're not a minority, you have no clue on the injustices. Just because you look different, you sound different. It's scary. You can't be who you want to be. As long as you're a good person, you should be able to be who you want to be. As long as you don't hurt anybody. Who cares what the hell you look like? That shit would matter. Someone could be perfectly dressed, perfect hair, perfect everything, car, and go home and beat his wife. Or get on child porn sites. But once he comes out of that house, he's got white teeth, tan, nice car. You'll respect him just because the way he looks. Because he looks good to you. So he must be good. He's a professional. He makes 200, 3, 4, 500,000 a year. Meanwhile, that's the one causing a lot of pain. Because he has a lot of repression. You sell your soul to get money. You should never sell your soul to get money. The priceless value is happiness. The priceless value is mind, body, and spirit. I don't care how much money you have. You can't buy it. You can't achieve it. You can't attain it. And it frustrates you. So you get another Rolls Royce. You get a bigger house. You get a bigger yacht. Inside you're empty. You're lonely. Do they love me just for my money? Now you're paranoid. Welcome to how we feel. Who do you think came up with the saying, money don't buy you happiness? The only way you would know that if you had money. It's so true. Because your conscience is dying to get out. Because your soul won't let out what happened to you. The pain. The injustice. I don't care how much money you are. You're human. You've had these things happen to you. You just repress them by buying things, getting a hot wife when you're 65. Come on, dude. You still got time. Wake up. When people put themselves out there, you should respect them. Don't look down on them. They're the true rich people. The true mind, true body, true spirit. You need to buy these things. And you know deep down inside that no one, you would have nothing. You wouldn't have that hot wife. You wouldn't have what you have if it wasn't for money. People don't respect you. They fear you. They're afraid of getting fired. You become a bully, a tyrant. You have to get that poison out of your system. You have to pass it along because you have the power to pass it along to the good people, to the kind people, to the different looking people, because you can't be true with yourself, your mind, your body, your spirit, and you're killing society. You're killing the spirit of these people. They work hard, they get paid little, and they still try to be happy, and you take away their child because of skin color. You take away their soul because you have issues and you can't keep your physical, sexual deviance towards anything that's defenseless. Anything that says no. No means no, not go. I wonder who taught that one. She knows. Your wife knows. Your girlfriend knows. Your mother knows. Your father knows. They all know that you're just hiding something and you can't let it out and you become a dick and you think that's funny and you think that's what you're supposed to do. Be a man. Be a man. The last name must continue. Be a man. Get married. Have kids. Work 14, 15 hours a day. Be a man. Where's that getting anybody? Do you really need that $1,000 TV? Do you really need 3 new vehicles? That's what it's getting you. It's getting us all repressed. It's nothing. We don't need it. We need peace in our minds, peace in our heart, peace in our soul. That's what we need. For all the people that came to Strong Woman, whether it was by accident, whether it was we were just doing the same thing at the same time, and you came to me, and you told me something, and it hurt you in your mind, your body, and spirit, thank you. I hope, I pray, at least those words that I told you comforted you for that moment. But I cannot rest. I will not rest until at least some understanding, some open-mindedness, some fears are released, some truths are released, some denials are released, on and on. I'll never forget your faces or your stories. And I'm trying for all of us. Black people, white people, red people, yellow people, whatever colors. Those are just colors. We're all the same. Get it through your heads, people. We're all the same. Till some kind of something changes, she's going to keep on. She's going to try to be strong woman for all of you. The mentally ill, the physically ill, the animals, the children, the babies. We're all human. We just need to get into our mind, body, and spirit. If you did horrific things in the past, stop it. That's how you can change it, by stopping it. Don't do it no more. And we must stop condemning people. labeling them, stereotyping them, leave them in a box where they can't get out. That's cruel. That's mean. We have no right to do that. Let's not bullshit ourselves. The next Happy New Year we have, think about the song we sang. Think about the countries that celebrated. We're all the same. Listen to those words. That's what we want. But we're too scared. We're too proud. We don't want to show weakness. But guess what? Get over yourself. You don't know what the next person is really about. And you'll never know. You'll never give them the chance. Because you were taught not to trust them. Not to this. Not to that. Well, you're losing out. You're losing out on stories that you've never heard before. Foods you've never tasted before. Love you never felt before. Get out of your own way. Come clean with your mind, body, and spirit. We all have a secret. We all have shame. We must not keep it in us any longer. This has to stop. For your sake, for my sake, for our sake, for the community, for the world, for the human race. Get it through your heads. Because he looks different doesn't mean he is different. Don't assume. Forget about it. Give him a chance. Buy him lunch. Shake his hand. Come on. Really? We know all this stuff. If you're not doing these things, you are spewing hate. And if you're spewing hate, then obviously hate is what it is. We all are terrorists. All of us. Don't be shocked. If you're not doing the right thing, if you're looking down on people, if you're stereotyping people, if we're doing all these things, that's what's happening. We're killing our human race. Not my human race. Not Latino's human race. Not Chinese people's human race. Human race. Gotta stop with the labeling. Gotta stop with the stereotyping. Because we are all destroying life. Want goodness. We all want goodness. We all need to do it at the same time. Let not one more New Year go by unless we do this. It's not hard, people. Not asking a lot. Just trying to wake you up. Look into your mind, your body, your spirit. Somebody hurt you. Let them know. Somebody, if you can. And if you can't, you let it go in the mirror. You let it go in a paper bag. You let it go on a balloon. You write it on a balloon and let it out in the sky. Let it go, man. You'll see. You'll see everything change right in front of your eyes. Just like in the movies. Just like in the movies. Except this is true. This can happen. It's not fake. It's not only in make-believe. You're not weak if you fight a battle that you know you can't win. That'll never make you weak. That makes you strong. Strong mind, strong body, soul. Even if you know you're going to lose, you're not losing. You're still winning because you're strong in your mind, in your body, in your soul. Stop your routines. Get out of it. Try something different. Aren't you bored? You have to be bored. You go to the movies. You go to entertainment places. You get on your boats. You get on your motorcycles. You get in your cars. You take road trips because you're looking. You're looking for happiness. And it's right next door to you. It just looks different. They just sound different. But it's right next door to you and it's free. You work them 14, 15 hours a day. You hardly know your kids. You hardly know your wife. You're miserable when you get home because you worked all day. Just so you can get that car, that boat, whatever it is. Take those family vacations, whatever it is, to go find new things. They're right next to you. You don't see it. Open your eyes. It looks different. They talk different. But it's the most fun you'll ever have. I don't care how much money you spend. You hear a story from someone that looks different, sounds different, and it makes sense to you, that you can't buy that. We all use the same amount of brain power. All of us. They look different, sound different. Don't think they're stupid because they don't know how to speak complete English language. They try. They try hard to learn. What do you do for them? You put them down because they look different, because they have a red dot above their eyebrows. It's silly. When we were children, none of that mattered. Do you not understand that? Do you not remember that? It didn't matter. Watch children. Watch them. See how they are. They're happy when they're together. They're having fun when they're together. They learn off each other. What happened to us? All of us. Because we grew up. Now we're adults. What does that mean? Let the children be who they are. Let us start from there. And let us continue from there. Let's learn off of them.